Dr. Wang from Taiwan, and my colleagues who work together to provide the most brilliant ideas with all their efforts and passions. They are Professor Greg Goodman from Australia, Dr. Audrey Prasetyo from Indonesia, Professor Kuniaki Ohara from Japan, and Professor Kiyoung Chong from Korea, and Dr. Peter Chung from Malaysia, and Dr. Haiso Ramanithong from Thailand, and Dr. Joyce Lin from Singapore. Dear colleagues, I welcome you at the first webinar devoted to skin surgery as president of the SciAsia board of this bi-weekly series during this pandemic. SciAsia stands for Cyber Conference of Aesthetic Dermatology and Skin Surgery in the Asia Pacific. This is a new organization founded by 8 skin surgeons and aesthetic dermatologists in the Asia Pacific region. Next slide, please.
Dr. Ramanithong, please.
Thank you. Thank you, Patrick, for inviting me to join this cyber conference, and also Dr. Kiyoung for holding and press the slide for us today. Tips on power-assisted liposuction. As we know, the liposuction is quite popular and common procedures worldwide, and using also many assisted instruments to do the liposuction has many advantages and disadvantages. Slide, please. And power liposuction is one of them. Next, please. Next, please. So we have several systems for the power assistant available so far. As I am using is a PowerX from one company, and also rotational infrasonic liposculpture, which has the benefit of speeding up the procedure and also lessening the operator fatigue, and we can complete the procedure quicker. Next, please.
Okay, thank you. Can you hear me? Everybody hear me? Thank you. There are some problems with the connection of this site, so I'm not quite sure whether it could be I can get through or not, but I'll try. Okay, can you? Everybody can hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
We hear you loud and clear.
The day before yesterday, Professor Zhang asked us to give us small short lectures for surgical tips. So I'm not quite sure whether this is good for you. Nobody. I have no information how much is here or to donor site selection for metal counter defect. Okay. Okay. Next slide, please. First, I would like to introduce myself. I'm a surgeon in Korea, and I'm working in National Cancer Center in Korea. And there are lots of friends here, Patrick and Professor Wang and her, everybody. I would like to say hello first. Okay. Your question is about a second intention healing of the inner medullary cancers, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Inner cancers in textbook, it is very good options for concave area, just like especially on the medullary counter defect. But actually, I don't like it because I got many patients who have some defect there, and there is some contraction of some problems because especially for Asians. Metacanthal defect, if there is a metacanthal defect, it's not a vertical. When you see the in front of the line, it is very flat. The defect is very flat, so it is so noticeable. And the metacanthal area is quite wider than other Caucasian people. So my first option is flap surgery because the video surgery is very good for the patient. If there is this 0.5 centimeter little defect, we can live it. But I'm working in the pseudoliferous center. Most of the patients got a big defect, especially more than 1 centimeters. So in my experience, 1 centimeter to 2 centimeter medium size, the defect can be covered this nasal transposition flap instead of the globular flap. So this is one of my favorite. Okay.
Yes.